And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And Singy, these two teams aren't rivals in the sense they play in the same division, but it's clear they have each other's attention.
Yeah, and they should be on each other's radars, and they could very well find themselves playing each other again in the postseason. And I'll tell you, that's a recipe to fast-track a rivalry. Both teams are talented, and I can't imagine a scenario where one backs down in this matchup.
So just about set now, and towing the slab, Justin Steele. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
3-2 on the way. In the air out towards right center. Suzuki brings it in with a nice running grab.
Batting third, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now it's Wilmer Flores. The 1-2. On the ground to the left. In time to Wisdom. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark. And on the hill in this one, Alex Cobb. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and one out now. So up now for Chicago, Patrick Wisdom. Good power, not great in the OBP department. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Ground ball right side. He handles it himself. Inning over. Cubs are down quietly. We played an inning, no score. Here at Wrigley Field, second inning set to go. Now, Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson.
The 1-1. Swings through that.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter, to track.
Corner over to first. And quickly one away in the second. And he deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs. You caught one. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's gone. Home run. It's his 8th home run of the year. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
One down. And digging in for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Left field, and there's 2 away.
Batting it, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's Brandon Crawford. Yastrzemski, the runner at first with 2 gone. Squirts away a little bit. And now a man into scoring position. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. And the home team down a run. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Christopher Morel.
The third baseman, Christopher Morel.
1-1 now. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Here's a 1-2. And now 2-2.
2 strikes.
Bounce to the left side. Crawford throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out. Dansby Swanson. This is a guy who kind of had a target on his back. #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt. People were expecting a whole lot, comparing him to Derek Jeter.
Next pitch is popped up. And Swanson is set down. And there's 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Ian Happ up to hit. Swanson with an outstanding career at Vanderbilt. Won the 2014 College World Series and was also named the most outstanding player. Way inside, gets out of the way. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
2 outs. High in the air, out to right. Yastrzemski in position. He's got it. That is the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, and it remains 1-0. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Wade Meckler. The pitch. And that one fouled off. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. All these Giants.
He goes down looking.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Looks to second. That's 1, and that's 2. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Giants 1 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Yan Gomes waits. Ground ball left side. Whips it to first. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Here's Nico Horner.
The second baseman.
One down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
High fly ball down the left field line. That's down. One hops off the wall. Horner flies around 3rd. Now he stops and he's able to get back into 3rd.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it. Now a great opportunity to at least tie up this game with something like a sac fly or an error in the infield. But another hit to the outfield could absolutely end it. I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Ball to strike. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to second for 1. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run. Back here at Wrigley Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Wilmer Flores. Throws to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2. On the ground, right side. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. On a line, base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
The 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the 2-2. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3. So the Giants leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Back here at the friendly confines, ready to go, bottom 4. Now at the plate, Christopher Morel. The wind of the pitch. Up the middle, Flores. On to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Hammered, base hit.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. Stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Yeah, the batter now cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And the right-hander deals on the ground. Fires over to first. And that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Giants 1 and the Cubs nothing. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's J.D. Davis. Bounced out to short. Swanson. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. Here's Crawford now. Open stance on that left side. Grounded out his first time. Brandon Crawford, a player who has been a stalwart at shortstop for the San Francisco Giants. Helped them win World Series in 2012 and 2014. And he comes from a line of Giants fans. His parents, Mike and Lynn, they had Giant season tickets. They took Brandon to games all the time growing up. Line drive and a base hit right there. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. So here's Wade now. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 run's in. The 2nd run scores. 3-0.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Caught him looking for the K. And up next for the Giants, Wilmer Flores. Wade off of first with 2 away. And that's going to get into the corner. Not in time. He's safe. And they lead by 4.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Comebacker to the mound. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's Yan Gomes. To 3rd, Davis. Zips it to 1st, and Gomes is retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And the pitch. That one off the mark, and it's 2-1. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Line drive, base hit. Now he'll turn for 2nd. In safely. It's a double, and his 2nd hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings will really boost your confidence. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Runner at 2nd here, 1 gone. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one back there, and it's into the bleachers, out of here. Cody Bellinger blasts one out, and they add a pair. It's 4-2.
This crowd back alive. That one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
And now Patrick Wisdom. He's 0 for 1. Next pitch is downstairs. And a swing and a miss there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Sean Manaea up and throwing for Gabe Kapler. Number 74, the right-hander, also getting loose. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next pitch is outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Next to hit, Christopher Morel. The pitch. Inside, just missed. Candelario leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3, but not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Here at Wrigley Field, top of the 6th inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Patrick Bailey.
2 strikes.
And here it comes. In the air, left field. Pat racing over to make the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that.
Julian Merriweather gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep.
Oh, that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Fell in the box. He's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
Righty delivers. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And that'll bring up Brandon Crawford. They say it went. Brandon Crawford, a kid who grew up a Giants fan. His dad had season tickets at Candlestick Park and then at, what was it initially, Pac Bell Park. Next pitch misses. The count now 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. So the Cubs bullpen does its job nicely. Sean Manaea into the game. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Dansby Swanson stands in 1 for 2.
You know, these Cubs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ian Happ. The wind and the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Next pitch is outside. And down on strikes. That's the 2nd out. The pitch. On the ground, right side. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. We go to the top of the 7th. And digging in for San Francisco, Wade Meckler. Swing and a ball popped up. Swanson makes a nice running catch. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Lifted in the air down the left side. And just foul. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Thairo Estrada. Boots it. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And here is Wilmer Flores. The 2-2 now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that hits the bag. Jack Peterson stands in. And he grounds one to the right side. In time to Wisdom. Out number 3. 2 left on. Midway in inning. Here's Yan Gomes.
Leading off for the Cubs, the catcher, Yan Gomes.
And now the lefty. That's ripped. Base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. And a pitch. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Gomes headed home. He'll score, and now they trail by 1. Crawford, relay to third, not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now it just comes down to some situational hitting with the tying run at third.
Here's Cody Bellinger. He's already homered in this game. Next pitch misses way outside.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here is Patrick Wisdom.
The first baseman,
The tying run is 90 feet away. Going to count 1 and 2 with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Now batting Jamer Candelario. 1 for 3. Here's a 2-1. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Two. Stays alive. Struck him out looking. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, these Giants really impressing me with the quality. Their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. One thing is they haven't been fooled all that much. 6 of their hits have come off speed pitches, and that success against off-speed pitches tells me they're doing a great job of seeing the ball deep, letting the ball travel, and then just trying to use the whole field.
Over to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Mike Yastrzemski.
And there's a hit.
He was all over that one. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Mark Leiter Jr.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
And a 1-2. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Brandon Crawford, the next Giant to hit. The 1-1 is fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
To third might be 2. And it gets by him. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Row home, not in time. The run scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
You always hear people saying be sure of one when talking about double play turn. Well, he didn't even do that right there. I think he was thinking way ahead of the play, trying to get the feed to second too quickly, and just lost concentration on picking up the ball cleanly. That hurts to get nothing out of what should have probably been 2 outs.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. So up next, Lamont Wade Jr. The 1-1 is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Davis at second. Crawford on at first with 2 down. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouls it off, still 1-2. To the right side, and that chance handled. On the run, throw to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Giants 5. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill. Scott out.
Your attention, please. Now, number 54.
Alexander.
50th time he's come into a game this year. He's been relied on out of the pen quite a bit.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Activity in the bullpen. Camilo Doval up and throwing. And the next pitch is way outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Dansby Swanson digs in now. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Nobody out. Runner at first. Step off throw to first. And he's back in safely.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And there's a base hit. Lead runner to second. So 2 on and nobody out.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
At the plate, Ian Happ fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine.
Over to Flores. That's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Now here is Seiya Suzuki. Laced down the line, could be extra bases. 1 runs in. Coming home. He'll score and then tie it. 5-5 now. Safe. And the go-ahead runs at third.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Tristan Beck takes over on the mound. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 33.
Now it's going to be Yan Gomes. Misses off the plate. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. Be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Kicks and fires. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Into the shrubbery and out of here. That fires up the home crowd. Home run number 10 on the year. And the Cubs have the lead now. It's 7-5.
Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
One down. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle. 2-2. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. It's a double, his 4th hit of the game.
Such an impressive performance out of him in this one. His 3rd hit for extra bases. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real...
That one is absolutely belted. And he brings it into the warning track. To second with the throw and no chance to get back. It's a double. Back here at the ballpark, Thairo Estrada to the plate. And the righty deals. Swings and misses, struck him out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination. When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
And no one can get there. It falls in. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Love how he let that ball travel. Trust. His hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Pitching change here. Adbert Alzolay.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year. So this seems like a calculated move.
The pitch. Got him. 2 gone now. 1 out left for the Giants. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. He's already homered here in this one. That's hard hit on the line. And that'll do it.
Well, these guys were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ballgame all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
A 7-5 final score in this one. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line for the